This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I said something cheesy like that. But essentially, there is this article I'm going to link to where a judge states that the Xbox 360 should be banned from American outlets. In other words, you can't sell Xbox 360 consoles, so by extension, you may as well not sell Xbox 360 games, because why would you buy games for a system that you cannot get? I mean, most people probably have a 360 by now. If they don't, they never intended to get one, so that'd be pretty stupid, but whatever. My point is that this is the beginning of a new age where even the government is starting to consider seriously coming down against moderators, and I am very glad for it. This is a good sign that they are listening to me, that they are listening to other people that feel similarly, and they're doing something about it. And that makes me feel very relieved. You know, there's their own reasons why they're doing it. You know, it has a lot to do with business, as usual. But it comes down to the fact that, yes, big business is detrimental to nations. Who would have guessed? So, since, for whatever reason, they're thinking about it, I want them to actually consider it and do something about it. I completely support this. I want moderators to know how it feels to fucking get banned and not be able to carry on as they wish. When they see how that fucking feels, they'll start to change their tune. Microsoft didn't give a fuck about us as the gamers when we were getting banned from servers, but then they want to turn around and dictate to us by their terms of service how to act, how to conduct ourselves, how to interact, and things like that. I don't even have Xbox Live. I can't afford it. I only got a 360 because at the time I naively thought that the 360 would have games that were desirable for me, and they weren't. You know, Fable 2 sucked. Halo is pretty much terrible unless you have multiplayer capability. A lot of the Xbox 360 exclusives are shit. In fact, most exclusives are shit, unless you're Nintendo, but Nintendo is primarily Nintendo-based, obviously. Every single game that we ever remember probably comes from Nintendo. So, it goes without saying that, you know, they deserve it. They fucking deserve it as a big business with their unethical practices, their ambivalence towards their workers, towards everyone they screwed over. You know, Microsoft makes how much goddamn money, and then they turn around and they charge these enormous fees for Xbox Live, and the routers for the Xbox cost around $100, and they make a lot of money off the games themselves. They made a lot of money off the console. It's ridiculous. And it's good that they're finally doing something about it. And maybe this means that if this is the starting point, they'll start regulating the internet and we can actually crack down on moderators in general. So it's good to see that at least someone is listening to us, and it's someone with the power to do something about it. And it's the government, and like I said, I've always believed in the government. I've always believed that our government is sincere and that they have good people in it, you know, but sometimes they're at the will of the stupids, they're at the will of their lobbyist masters, but it's good to see that they're acting in the interest of freedom, of security, of sovereignty, and of the workers, finally. So that's really all I have to say here, is the fact that this is some good news. Now, you don't see me jumping up and down because that's not my personality, but this makes me very, very happy. So, I guess that's it.